Okay, we're going to talk about how to do the electron dot. So these are the electron dot structures. Okay, and they show us valence electrons. So yesterday we talked about valence electrons and we did the Bohr model. So today we're going to talk about the electron dot structure and how that works with valence electrons. So for instance, I'm going to start with my first example, which would be hydrogen. And hydrogen is number 1 on the periodic table, which means that hydrogen has 1 electron. And then if I move on, I'll go to lithium. Lithium is number 3 on the periodic table, and it has 3 electrons, right? But it has 2, right, in the first energy level, and then 1 in the final shell. So lithium also only has 1. Okay, remember that electrons go 2 in the first shell, and then 8, and then 8, and then 8 in each shell after that. So if I were to do nitrogen, nitrogen is number 7. So we have 7 electrons. We subtract the 2 for the first shell. That gives us 5. And that's 5 is less than 8, so there's 5 in the last shell. Now, when we have more than 4 electrons, we're going to do it like this. We're going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what we end up having is 1 pair, and then we have 3 singles, and that will be important when we start talking about bonding. So for instance, if this was my element, I would do 1, 2, 3, 4 on each side, and then once I got to 5, I would fill in 5, 6, 7, 8, okay, around that way. That way I don't have any paired electrons until I have at least 5 in that shell. So let's do another one. We'll do sulfur. So sulfur is 16. So we'll say 16 minus 2 gives us 14. 14 minus 8 gives us 6. 6 is less than 8, so there's 6. So I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that will be the dot structure for sulfur. Okay? So you've got some practice ones. Go ahead and do your best. You can do it on paper and upload it. That's probably the easiest way, is to take a picture and then upload it to the assignment. So let me know if you have any questions. But again, use the symbol and you put the dots around for valence electrons only, just the ones in the last shell, in the outer shell.